Hi everyone, welcome to our final week. It's the last week of our Bio 120 class. Um, so let's jump into it. Last week you looked at ecosystems and you studied about ecosystems, which are tremendously important. And of course, since so many of you are environmental scientists, I'm sure that you already knew some of that, so that's good. But ecosystems are so important to study, to maintain biodiversity on the planet. It's just so important. You know, the human species doesn't live in a bubble. We live amongst all the other creatures on the planet. And if we don't take care of them, we are going to fail. And that's really part of the issue that we have coming up this week with population ecology. This week you need to read chapter 45. There's only one chapter, and it's on population ecology. It's terribly interesting. Predator-prey cycles, exponential growth and how that doesn't occur, K and R selected species. All of that is so interesting and important, especially if you're going into environmental science. So read through that chapter. Watch your Module 8 video and read through your Module 8 overview. The video is tremendous. I just loved it. It's an interactive map. And if you watch the actual video, it shows you how the human population has changed over time on the planet. And it shows you where the human population began and how it expanded across the whole globe and what it looks like today. It is just an amazing video. I've never seen this one, which is amazing in and of itself, but it is just tremendous. And the video is actually part of your journal entry this week. The only thing that's due this week is a journal entry. Aren't you happy? Because this past week has been so crazy. But a journal entry, and you'll be discussing exponential growth. So think about exponential growth. The easiest way to think about this is with bacteria because it's harder to think of it in terms of other species. But exponential growth is where one cell divides and becomes 2, and those 2 divide and become 4, and 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. So you see where this is going. The population doubles and it grows exponentially. So one of the questions is, can exponential growth occur? Yes, of course it can, but then something has to happen. And if you think about it, any population of anything will grow and grow and grow and grow, and then something is going to limit it. And what are those somethings going to be? Well, you're going to run out of food. You may run out of space. One other very important thing that happens is that waste begins to build up, and that limits your population size. So you're going to be talking about things like that. You're also going to talk about the consequences of the human population explosion. It's estimated to be at a point of 9 billion people on the planet here within the next 30 years or so, which is scary. I can remember when we were in trepidation because there were going to be 6 billion people on the planet, and here we are talking about 9 billion. So what are going to be the consequences of the human population? Are we going to be able to feed this many people? Is the planet going to be able to hold that many people? One thing in the video I really want you to watch out for is what happened when the Black Plague traveled across Europe. That is very interesting in the video. And this is one of the things that can happen with the human population. A disease can travel through the population that will wipe out some of it, most of it. We'll have to see. So that's another thing to consider. And there are lots of other ways to limit the human population, such as war. So you'll be discussing that in your journal entry. And then I have a few final thoughts and tasks. One is I'll be doing a lot of grading in the next couple of days. And so be watching out for that, especially that final project, which is so huge. But I'll be doing lots of different types of grading. You need to look at your own grades. Realize I have a whole class full of students. If I miss one little assignment that you redid or we discussed and you worked on, and maybe you turned it in late, and you see that I haven't graded it, if it's not graded by Friday, the things that are due already, you need to let me know. Because this is very important that I make sure that I get everything in, get all my grades in, and that I need to grade everything that you've turned in. So double check me on everything. Please let me know if you see anything that isn't right or that hasn't been graded. Of course, I would never hold this against you. These are your grades. So, and I try to be careful with everything, but once in a great while, I'll miss something. So please just let me know. I also wanted to say thank you for this semester. This was my first semester teaching at Southern New Hampshire University, and it has been a great one. You've been a great bunch of students. I haven't had such a really good group of students in a very long time. So I appreciate that. You're all interested in the subjects. You've turned in your work on time and you've done really well. I've had no plagiarism. Thank goodness for that one. So I just wanted to tell you thank you. It's been a great semester. I'll be teaching some more biology, I believe, for SNHU. Maybe I'll teach another class that you have later on. I'm not sure, but it's been my pleasure to be your instructor this semester. Please do let me know if you see anything that's out of place, not right, because you are earning your grade and you deserve all the grades that you have earned. So make sure that I have done everything correctly and let me know if there's any problem. Do realize that everything is due by this coming Sunday. I have to have the grades in by Tuesday, so everything has to be in on time for this week. And as always, have a great week. Get this one last assignment done, and you will be finished with this semester. You can move on to the next semester or to graduation, which, if that's the case, congratulations. But I wish you all the very best. And as always, let me know if you need anything. There's my email up there, m.sigmon@snhu.edu. And good luck to everyone.